Hey you guys, happy Friday! It's Friday, it's Friday, happy Friday! Hey ho, it's Friday! How y'all doing? Y'all know I'm happy. It's Friday. It's the best thing I've ever looked for me. I'm coming to y'all late. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good, beautiful, blessed morning. I hope you guys said your prayers. I hope you slept good. And I hope you pray not just for your family, friends, and loved ones, but all your brothers and sisters in Christ. Y'all excuse the look. I just freshly got out of the bath. I'm late today. It is currently 8:12. So I'm only going to talk to you for a few moments just to say good morning, so I can get my butt in here and log in and get ready for work. I'm praying, y'all, that today is a quiet day, because yesterday, when I say yesterday was crazy, yesterday was busy, and I had so many freaking enrollment calls. Like, I've never had as many enrollment calls since I've been there. And it dawned on me just making my coffee just now that they probably got me in the queue where I'm constantly getting the calls, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't like it. Anyway, guys, I have my coffee this morning. I just have the last of my vanilla cream, so I'm definitely gonna have to get some more today. I donate today, so after I donate, I'll go. Because I have to have my coffee in the morning, y'all. I can't. And about maybe 2 or 3 more squirts of the whipped cream, and I'm out of that too. And coffee. So good. Y'all forgive me slurping. It's just so hot. Actually, not as hot as it was, I think, yesterday. So y'all see I washed my hair. I put some leave-in conditioner in it and just a little bit of oil. My intentions was to, pull it up back in a tight ponytail and wrap a phony pony around it and go that way, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it like this. It's going to dry, of course, and then I'm going to put a hat on. It'll be a hat today, okay? It will be a hat today. Happy Friday, you guys. So I'm going to end it here. I'm going to get my butt on over here and sign in. You guys have an amazing morning. Later today, I will talk about a dream that I had. I had the dream actually on Wednesday, I believe it was, but I forgot about it until last night. Okay, and simply put, all I remember, there was 2 dreams. I don't remember the other one at all, which I had last night, but it woke me up. But the dream that I do remember, all I remember about it was freaking ants. I was covered in ants, like they were everywhere. And it wasn't that I was being bit by them. It was just the fact that I was covered. They were everywhere, all up my arms. Everywhere, in my hair. I don't know if it was in my ears or not, but they were everywhere, and I was freaking out, just like going nuts. And I think they were red ants. They were like a reddish color, and like I said, I was not getting bit or anything like that. I was just swarmed, and it was just the craziest, freakiest, most uncomfortable, most scariest thing for me. And yeah, so I woke up, and when I woke up, I didn't wake up like in fear or anything like that, or nothing like that, but I did wake up like, damn, so yeah, I'm not sure what that means. I will look it up, but of course I always pray regardless. Anyway, guys, my time is up. Have an amazing, freaking fabulous Friday, okay? And remember to pray for everyone out there in California and surrounding, okay, y'all? They need our prayers. It's crazy, okay? Talk to you guys later. Remember to expect great things today. I always am, and I hope you are too. Talk to you later. Good morning, you guys. It's still Wednesday morning. I'm sorry, it's still Wednesday morning, guys. I'm tired already. Like, these phones are ringing I know my hair look nuts, but like I told y'all this morning, I just don't feel like it. It's starting to dry, so as you can see, it's starting to shrivel up a bit. I need to start doing more deep conditioning because, I don't want my ends to break, It's kind of strong now, but, I want to get it stronger. So definitely to do more deep conditioning. I don't know, maybe get a headband or something put here or braid it, but yeah, I'm kind of tired of doing stuff to it. I'm just over it. But anyway, guys, yeah, these calls are coming. Man, I'm tired. I did have a caller tell me that I sound like and laugh like a YouTuber by the name of Gina Young. She does a cooking channel. I just noticed something. I'm gonna look at that in a minute. Anyway, yeah, she does a cooking channel, so I think on my break I will look her up and check her out, or on my lunch break, that is, and get some ideas. Who knows? Anyway, I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready for the day to be, the work part of the day to be done. I'm contemplating on emailing my supervisor and say, hey, if they have any VTO, sign me up. Let me be one of the first, so that I can leave early. Of course, it will be without pay, but I don't know what to say. It's just, I love my job, but sometimes it can just, I don't know. I just can't wait till 5 o'clock. Anyway, guys, I don't have much to say. I just wanted to check in on you and see how your morning was going, because this morning I had to speak so fast because I had started so late. So I thought I would follow up again. Anyway, guys, enjoy your Friday morning, okay? I probably won't speak back to you again until later. I don't know. I don't know. It's just so many things that I need and would like to do. So yeah, who knows? What was I going to say to you guys? I'm looking all up in the sky because I'm trying to think. It was something I was going to say, but I just cannot remember what it was. Oh, I couldn't help myself. I watched The Love Between Fairy and Devil. So I think this weekend would be 2 more episodes. I'm not sure if it's the last 2 episodes. But guys, it was so good. I feel so bad, based off the me cheating, going to YouTube, spoiler. It looks like toward the end, they kind of lose one another at least 4 times as I could count. The first time he had to push her away, make her think that he was using her the whole time. He was lying the whole time, didn't love her, and she felt like he was lying, but he was so convincing to the point she was a bit unsure. But he felt like this is what he had to do, so that she does not, to save her life. He doesn't want her to hate him, but he felt like eventually she would, because no matter what, he still had to do what he had to do, in spite of the fact that he loved her. And because he loved her so much, he had those feelings back. He could not use hellfire, which made him pretty much on the level as everyone else, as opposed to above everybody else. That he can take out many and many, thousands and thousands of soldiers himself. So he was going to use this evil chi, and so, which would consume him. So if she was to kill herself with this particular sword, it would release him from this hold. I think it was same heart or something. Long story short, so he had to push her away. So that's number 1, where they lost each other. So then she went, and she ended up taking her own life, basically to, in her mind, protect him. And in doing this, he lost her a second time. It was so horribly sad. So much so that for me watching it, I was almost in tears. And it was crazy because I know that I can only imagine how it would be actually filming that, because they did show a YouTube clip where when they filmed that particular part of the picture, he actually got sad for real. So like where they show you where he takes her because she's dying and she wanted to see the sun, so he takes her to sit, because they used to sit and watch the sun together come up. So he takes her to do that, and he's sitting there holding her. She's dying. He's crying. She's like, "Don't cry, smile." Da 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 da. And as she dies in his arms, and then she just kind of melts away, like just shrivels away. And so he's sitting there like he's still holding her, but she's gone, and he's crying and just and all this, and he falls on the floor, and he's just there. And so he ends up in dreamland. So in his dream, she's still alive. So he's living in a dream. At first he didn't realize it, but when he did, he didn't want to come out of it, but he ended up having to. That's when he lost her a third time. Okay. But it was crazy because in reality, that particular scene, they show where he didn't get up. Like when it was through filming, he continued to lay there because it was really that emotionally sad for him, to the point she had to come over and say, "I'm still alive, I'm fine," da da da. So he really took that to heart. It's so cute. But so that was the third time that they lost each other. And so the fourth time, I believe, based off me cheating and looking in YouTube spoilers, I think the fourth time is going to be actually 5 times, because the fourth time now is going to be when she's reincarnated, but she doesn't know who he is. And I think we'll end up maybe having to marry the guy she was supposed to be with originally, the one she originally had a crush on, the God of War. So that's 4th time that he, I think, loses her. And then the 5th time, I think she does know who he is, but then like now he's consumed to something and ends up going away or shriveling away. But then in the very, very end, I think he comes back and they end up together. So I'm so looking forward to watching this, you guys. I am so looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm talking quick because my break is about over. At some point today, I have another training session, and it's more so me having to go in to a site and reviewing my own calls. Like they grade you, they score you on these calls, how you do, if you do what you're supposed to do, da 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 da. And so I was graded on the 28th of this month. I got 100, a 90, and 100. So the 90 means there's 2 things I didn't do, because they take off 5 for each, or it could have been one big thing and took off 10. So it was probably that I forgot to say something. But that's still good. And so much so that I got a recognition where she said, "Oh, Kashina did such a great job, da 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 da." And because I was recognized for the 3rd time, they gave me 1,500 points, and so I was able to pick a gift. So what I did was I chose the gift card, the $10 virtual gift card. Of course, I can have them send me a real card, but that means I can order something for $10 online. So that's not bad. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Have an amazing day today. If I don't talk to you anymore today, have an amazing Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday, y'all. Friday. Enjoy it, okay? Talk to you guys later.